Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good day today. See if anybody hops in here. Anyways, we're here at the Carolyn Stewart Public Library of Jasper, Tennessee, established in 1968. We're going to go in and check them out. Looks like they got some of their fall displays up here. Need to redo that. It's very faded, right? Hey, we're welcome, so let's go in and see how welcome we really are. Here's your library return box. Can't get in that door. Oh, they're closed. Well, so much for going in today. It looks like they may be closed. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're closed. Well, this is kind of a waste of a live, I guess. I don't know why they would be closed right now. But since we're live, we'll just go over here and check out the sheriff's department. It's in walking distance. Have to do the library on a different day. Have no idea why they might be closed, guys. Appreciate you being in here. Sorry about the library being closed. I still don't know why it's closed. They just have, maybe they're understaffed. Just had a sign on the door talking about Columbus Day being closed, but that's not today, of course. So, for whatever reason, they are closed. Maybe it's a lunch break. I don't know. So I'm going to kind of tour around over here and check it out, and come back shortly to see if maybe that's the case. But yep, nothing really going on. But I'll go over here and check out this painting on the side of the VFW Post 63, 62. Hope everybody's doing all right today. It's pretty cool. Bet they're closed too. I'm just curious if maybe the library is closed because they're maybe understaffed, because there's so many places understaffed anymore. So that could be. Hey, there's a call center over here for dispatch, 911 calls, stuff like that. Maybe I can check out what's going on in there. This place is closed too. Does anybody know what this is? It's got a jar at the bottom, and I'm pretty sure that's like for to capture carpenter bees, but I could be mistaken. Not quite sure what it is, but that's my guess. Yeah, I hate that I went live to go in the library and then get to the door and realize they're closed. I checked online, they were supposed to be open, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, we got a lady sitting outside over here in the rec yard of the jail. A couple of them, some jailbirds, I guess. But that's not why I'm here. Too bad they can't come out there and smoke. Yep, we'll see if we can't get into the 911 building here and just check it out. To see if they get all the dispatch calls here, which I'm sure they do, the non-emergency ones as well as the emergency calls. See if this is where I'll do a public records request to receive any calls that may have came in while I was out filming. See all the sheriff cars back there. Yeah, we'll go in and check it out and see if that's the case. I'm really not sure. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in. Alright, let's push the button. Hello. Yeah, is this where I would come to get public records for the calls that come in for 911 or non-emergency?
Yes, sir, but you'll have to come back on Tuesday. He's off.
He's off today? And
Yes,
who would that be that I
Uh,
would see on Tuesday?
Jerry Hutchins,
Jerry Hutchins. And you
Yes.
are?
Caroline.
Caroline, I thank you for your information and your help. You have a great day. All right, guys. I don't know why she can't do it, but maybe she's not the custodian or doesn't have the certain, means to get the records herself. So I guess, what is today? Thursday, right? Okay. I guess we'll come back Tuesday. I'll walk back here and check out these patrol units while I'm here. That way I have a better idea of how many we have on each. Probably got about 5 on each shift, I would assume, if there's 5 sitting here, something along those lines. Appreciate if you hit that thumb up for me. One thing I have noticed, or rather noticed the lack of, is the blue line, thin blue line insignia on a lot of the units around as far as the city and the county goes. So that's really good in my opinion. This is a ghosted out label. I didn't see any signage whatsoever, so it should be good. Uh-oh, what do we got here? No, it's not a thin blue line. That's just the local football team, high school football team's logo. Not really much to see here, but figured to check them out. These things are all chipped up. All of them are. They look like they take a pretty good beating. Definitely could use a cleaning. Absolutely could use a cleaning. I don't think anybody's gonna come out and give me a hard time, but we shall see. I hope not. How are you guys doing today? Is everything going all right with you? I know it's a beautiful day here. The feels kind of like fall. It's 80 degrees, but it's not too humid. Huh, might have done a pit maneuver or something here. There's a pretty good dent. Push bar, I can see the bracket on it is twisted around. I'm assuming all these are still in service. I mean, they all looking kind of rough and beat up and dirty, so I guess it's possible that they're come to the boneyard. I'm not quite sure. I'll be looking for these unit numbers out and about to see. Hey, here's a constable car over here, number 96. And if y'all haven't seen my video about the Coward Constable, y'all should check that one out. It's probably 3 videos back, something like that too. But it was pretty crazy. This seems to be marked correctly. I don't like the thin blue line flag there. But the constables are a non-paid elected official with arrest powers. And these are the proper colors that they can use. They have to supply their own car, fuel, and things like that. But I've learned that the way they do get paid is by, hemming people up, and as far as serving process serving for warrants, they can do traffic tickets, different things that way, and they get paid through court costs, and they get paid for serving, warrants, different things like that. So it seems like a pretty shameful job and a shameful way to make money. But yep, here's that horrible thin blue line. It's disgusting. And looks like they got this thing all taped up over some rust spots. I'm sorry?
Is there something I could help you with?
I didn't call for you.
I was just seeing if I could help you with something.
I didn't call for any help. It's dispatch, right?
Yes, sir.
For like 911 non-emergency?
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't make any calls for help. Not at all. Who are you that I'm speaking with? All right. That's your communication for you. Yeah, this disgusts me. The thin blue line, because this is like a divide. And when we go to war in different places, America, we have the American flag. We put down, stake down. It's definitely not some thin blue line flag that they like to wave on their cars and their uniforms and stuff. But to divide, like they want to pledge allegiance to that and war against the people. Is that what's going on with that thin blue line? Pisses me off. I'm getting kind of riled up just thinking about talking about it. But anyways, so the constables, to me, that's a despicable position to take, because even though you are unpaid by the tax dollars, you go and make your earnings by serving warrants or doing traffic tickets or different things like that and getting court costs. And that's despicable in my opinion. I don't think there's any place for a constable anymore, and at least not here. Maybe in some places. A constable is basically a stable officer, is what it initially was, for horse wranglers, rustlers rather, things of that nature. I'm just gonna hang out here a few minutes since she come out. I hear some sirens. I doubt it's for me, because I'm just walking around in the parking lot, but we'll see. How's everybody doing today? Let me see if I can't see who I got in here. No directives. Lunar Mist, what's up, buddy? What's up? Good to see y'all. Canned Up Caveman. Having a hard time seeing. What's up, Jamie? What about that lady coming out? I want to know if I need some help. If I needed help, I would have called 911 or non-emergency number, right? So we got something over here in the, whatchamacallit, thingamajigger, carport. That's the word I was looking for. It's like a communications portable hub. Like an RV there. Let's see if I can catch what's going on around here. I hear them. Oh, it's an ambulance. It's just an ambulance. Maybe this lady called a ambulance. What's up, Tugga, the underground auditor? It's good to see you. I'd already talked to the people in here about what I was looking for as far as public records and the calls that may have come in while I was out documenting and recording. And she told me come back Tuesday, and I said that's all good. And then I continued about my business, made no call to them, and she comes out wanting to know if I need help, and then doesn't want to give me her name. Friendly bunch. Who else is in here? Matthew King, what's good? What's good, people? Sorry, I'm seeing some of these comments and whatnot. This way I got my rig set up. I got the phone in a bad position where I can't really see it. Yeah, I guess it is a guess completely that this would be the rec yard for the women over here, because there were 3 inmates that were hanging out over there. And I'm assuming over on this side would be for the male population inside. It's not much of a yard there. I don't know. I'm making assumptions, so don't take my word on any of that. All right, we got us. Oh, I talked to her not long ago. She knows who I am. I've already had an engagement with her. Yeah, this was supposed to have been the library stream, and as you guys seen, they were closed. Just walking around a few minutes to see if maybe it's because they're on a lunch break and they're coming off the lunch break. I didn't see any reason posted why other than they're closed. All right. That's the Whitwell Police. We're in Jasper, but that would be the Whitwell Police right there. Maybe we can get a word with the Whitwell Police. And then I'll back over by the library. How you doing? You're the sheriff. I met you. I'm doing good, Sheriff. What's upstairs?
Courts?
It's just courts. Do you know why the library be closed today?
I don't know. They're closed?
They're closed. I went over there, and
That's odd.
I know it's not Columbus Day. It's a Thursday, you know.
I don't know. Now, a lot of things around here, it's been a tradition on Thursday afternoon closed down, but it kind of
Small
got away
town.
from that small town thing,
Yeah,
you know.
slower time.
But I don't know.
When,
Let me shake
yeah,
your hand, brother.
when are you back up for re-election?
I got 2.5 years.
2.5 years. You gonna run again?
I don't know. I've been sheriff. I'll be 24 years, and
You're a lifer.
I've
About
been,
time to get that pension, right?
well, you know, I can't say that. I'm just
24 years.
well, I actually been a police officer since '79, so.
Oh, really? I was just a wee tot, knee-high to a grasshopper in '79.
Well, that makes you feel bad. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say I wasn't even born then.
I was born. What kind of population is in this the county jail here? Is
About 120.
it full? Is that
Yeah,
in
we
here
have
now?
100
About
certified for 118 beds, and
got a little bit over.
just a little bit, just, you know, nothing too bad.
You mind if I ask what the biggest crime is around here? Like, is it
Drugs, drugs, and the thing is, we're seeing heroin and things like
Oh, really?
fentanyl.
Oh, I know that's going around,
You
but
know,
that's
we
such a
have
dangerous.
We have a lot of deaths from fentanyl.
Oh, is there a lot of deaths in the county from that?
Well, they're mixing it with stuff, and people are taking
Other
it,
things that
and people don't realize that, and
just-
they're taking
oh,
it,
man.
and they're over.
that's horrible. Yeah, it's a,
It's
it's a
probably,
horrible
you
thing.
know, it's probably coming from Mexico. It's probably 100% pure,
And yeah,
and your body just
it's
can't
not
handle
made to handle that.
it.
It's
You
horrible.
need to go inside.
No, I don't have any need to go in. I was curious about what was upstairs, but if it's just courts,
Well, there ain't nobody. They're not having court today. They're having what they call discussion. That's where the district attorneys are with the defense counsels, and they go over everybody's cases and try to work it out before they go to court.
kind of like pre-trial stuff. Well, not really
They call it discussion. but
discussion. It's kind of like a pre-trial discussion, I
Where you
guess.
from? Around here?
I don't really like to give out
That's
that.
okay.
Hey, I tell you what.
Just general conversation.
I'm from the '70s. I'm here now. I lived most of my life in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
Recently in North Carolina. I've been around, get around. I don't know how long I'll be here,
You're
but
gonna get some rain.
Oh man, it's a beautiful day.
It
I'm
did
loving it.
rain, man.
I'm glad you're engaging and personal and willing to talk to me.
I've got nothing to hide, bro. You want to film here, you just film to where you
I
want.
was really
to.
wanting to film the library, but yeah.
Sorry, they're not open.
It's Thursday afternoon, and I guess I should have come
I
early.
dreamed that they wouldn't be open. I didn't pay attention when I come by because it's really a good library. Because I see people going in and out.
I've seen good reviews about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to check that out. I thank you again for having a conversation with me.
Need
And,
anything? You good?
I'm better than I deserve, man. Hey, and don't forget, nothing tastes better than a hillbilly pig roast.
Okay, come on.
Hey, what is Sheriff Burnett or Barnett?
Burnett,
Burnett. Burnett. All right, Sheriff Burnett. My people like to see you talking in a good and engaging way. So
All right,
I had you zoomed in too close. They probably didn't even see you.
Which one?
Well, both of them.
All right. I was trying to talk to about getting public records for some calls of service at the dispatch, and they said that's only on Tuesday.
No, the supervisor that does that's on vacation.
Oh, okay.
Jerry Hutchins, he's supervisor.
What's his name?
Jerry Hutchins?
Jerry Hutchins.
He
Okay.
actually works for me.
Okay.
He's supervisor over dispatch.
So he'd be able to handle that.
See that right there? Everything in the county goes through that 911 center behind us.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, and
Yeah.
I do have a question for you. I run into the constable,
Yeah.
number 95. I don't know.
Give me a name.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have
yeah.
5 in this county.
Stacy Hickman. He owns a gun shop, pawn shop down there. And I was just asking him, like, am you personable, engaged in conversation, trying to find out exactly what a constable is and their roles. And
Well, they serve a lot of. They're elected.
he told me he's elected,
They
non-paid.
serve a lot of civil paper, but as far as
Yeah.
out here doing criminal stuff, they don't do any of that.
Do they do traffic stops?
Not that I'm aware of.
Now, he told me that they do get dispatched on occasion to do some calls of service. Occasionally, he
Yeah,
said.
very occasionally. Like usually helping us escort funerals, because we still escort funerals.
If it's a non-paid by the tax dollar, no salary on the tax dollar, he's still getting paid somehow though, right? Like serving
Civil
papers. Okay.
So you get every
So,
civil paper they
When he
serve.
does his
he
process,
gets
he gets
$40 for
$40
each
bucks
one.
for each one he does.
Well, you can serve what 10 a week and make a little side job, make some good money out of it.
I thought it was funny because I was having a good conversation with him, and he asked me my name, and I just said, he called me upstanding citizen, and asked him his name, and he gave Stacy, and I asked him his badge number, and he got really in his feelings. I guess
Well,
because
some of these officers.
let
don't
me tell you what he
understand.
said. He said he started walking off, and he turned back around and tried to trespass me, even though I was on that sidewalk with multiple business at the laundromat. And I said, on what grounds? And he said, I'm in fear. And I was, what was he in fear? I mean, that was ridiculous. It honestly was.
I tell these officers,
There's nothing to be
hey,
afraid
somebody
of.
comes up and say, hey, who you work for? American County Sheriff Department. Hey, what's your name? Just tell them your name.
And he did, but he just wanted me to run me off, and I asked his badge number. He didn't want me to know it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Where would I get any public record about him?
See, I don't know. He actually doesn't work for me. I would guess probably the election commission.
Election commission, probably. I thought about
But
that
see,
too,
I
maybe.
don't have any. They're elected. Constables was something we had years and years ago.
It used to be for like horse rustlers originally,
Yeah,
way
you know,
back when.
you probably
But yeah.
back 100 years ago.
Yeah.
We had constables, and over the years they've kind of faded out.
Yeah, I don't think it's a necessary position anymore.
Well,
Personally, that's my
Yeah,
opinion.
and everybody's welcome.
Everybody's
But
welcome
I
to
don't,
it.
I don't keep up with it. There's a Tennessee Constable Association.
Is that who they would answer to? Because
That was who their training goes through and stuff.
what about a supervisor over him? That's what I see. It just seems not enough checks and balances. In my opinion, again, that's my opinion. But
I know that there's a Tennessee Constable Association, and I'm not real sure.
would that be in Wilson County, maybe?
I was thinking Cookville, but I might
Okay.
be telling you wrong. But
I'll look it up. I
I'll
can
tell you
Google
where
it.
it's at. It may be in Coffee County.
Coffee County.
Because I had a buddy that was constable a couple terms ago, and he went to a Constable Association for training, and he told me he went to, I was thinking he said Coffee County or something.
Okay.
But I can't tell you.
How many districts are in this county?
5.
So there's probably 5
There are 5
constables.
constables.
Okay. Yeah,
We
he was
got,
number 95.
We got 2 or 3 of them, that are constables. He didn't ever
One more question for you.
Yes,
I know
sir.
you're a busy man.
I ain't got nothing going on.
All these cars that are parked behind the communication center here, are they a boneyard?
No, they're backup
They're
cars.
backup cars. Okay. I noticed they look kind of rough around the edges and
Just,
stuff. And
you know, officers are assigned take-home cars.
I
I
got you.
have found over the years that when I get to the point of selling them, they're not as roughed up or beat up
If they stay,
if they stay with one person.
I got you. Because
Plus-
they want to take a little pride and care of it.
Take a little
there.
pride.
Yeah,
Plus, I can keep up with it better, you know, if they're misusing them or whatever.
I see that.
But
yeah. Then you can say, hey,
you know, I
you're the
think-
only one that's had.
Yeah, you're the only one
Yeah,
driving it.
right.
Why is the fender tore off
Right.
of it?
Right.
Because I worked in departments years ago where we had one car, or, you know, just cars, night shift drive them, and
Then a day shift come in
driver.
driving, then they point the fingers back
Yeah,
one at each
everybody,
other.
"Well, I didn't tell
I
you
didn't do
that."
that. Must have been the night guy. Hey, you got a call there. Thanks again,
Okay,
Sheriff.
take care.
Yes, sir.
Anything
You do
else?
the same. Yeah, we'll do it.
Hey, Sheriff.
There you go. Sheriff got a call from the sheriff.
I did.
I don't know about that.
Just talking.
Must. Sheriff's pretty nice, y'all. He wants to save face and shine. We're gonna walk back over here, see if the library happened to open back up. Y'all heard, small town, kind of tradition after noon on Thursday. A lot of places like to close, go home and have a little siesta, I suppose. But I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna walk back over here real quick. As you heard, the county jail here is got enough beds for 118, and they're slightly over capacity. I got opinions about that. I do think the fentanyl problem is definitely a problem, but I think personally they like to be at capacity because that's that much more funding generated. But you know, that's my opinion. Victimless crimes, a lot of times, I'm sure a lot of people are in there for that too. But yeah, we'll walk back over here. I'm sure they're probably still going to be closed. The sheriff had no idea why they actually would be. Looks like I might see a light on in there that wasn't on earlier. So this will probably be my last audit around this town and the county anyway. I've been basically in almost every government building, and only issues I've really had has been with Karens and one sheriff deputy at the front door of the jail there. He kind of a couple of times didn't like me being around, but I've seen the memo. I believe the memo's going out, and they've been told just already, which is good. That's what we want to see. But yeah, I see the sign still up for the library being closed. Hey, the election commission is right over here, so I'm gonna go over there and see if they actually do the public records request for the constable, since we're so close, and then I'll shut this down, guys. All right, trying to see who we got in here. Unintimidated, Miss Bees, what's up? I think that was Kay Stevenson I seen. That was the Board of Education building that I did an audit on a couple of days ago, 2-3 days ago, whatever day it was. All right. Yeah, we'll walk into the election commission here and find out about that public records for the constables, see if they're the ones that handle that. It's another problem with the constables. They don't really have anybody supervising them. And I looked up the law. He's supposed to only use certain colors and stuff on his vehicle. He's out of whack on a lot of things he's doing, including his uniform. If you look at the one that he was wearing, it looked like something Goodwill wouldn't even take as far as the shirt. But anyways, here we are at the election commission. That's the building inspector car. We're gonna walk in here and find out about the public records for the constable. show y'all something else too. First, I can't hardly see, but that right over there is the Masonic Lodge. Just pointing out the Masonic Lodge here. There's my Freedom bike. I parked over here because it's kind of hidden away, and I don't have to worry about my bicycle disappearing. Hey, how are you today? Oh, I'm doing great. I was wondering, would this be the place that I go to get public records for the constable?
It is,
Okay.
but
District 1 Constable Stacy Hickman.
yeah, I'm new here.
That's
I can't
okay.
help you, but Nicole will be back about 10 after 2, I think it is.
And
or 10 after
she'd be
2.
wanting to be able to handle that, okay?
Yeah.
I probably won't get the records today. I just talked to the sheriff and he told me he thought this was probably the place to go.
It is, but I think there is a form that you have to fill out requesting that.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Yeah, a lot of states, public records can be just on a piece of paper. I noticed written within the law here, it has to be a certain form. Kind of, it's crazy, but. Hey, that's okay.
You wanna just come back and check with her?
I will, because I got a few things I want to know about him. And he told me when he swore in, he asked him if he swore an oath to uphold or not constitutional, but just civil rights. Well, I did say constitutional rights. He said just some of them, because he has to do the Tennessee ones, but I've never seen an oath that would not actually cover protecting constitutional rights. So that's one of the things that I want to know what his, to get a record of what the oath actually is that he swore to.
Okay.
Can I get a
You
one?
sure can.
I just need it for some energy.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. What was your name?
Debbie.
Debbie, I sure appreciate it. Got me a little candy to keep me going, guys. And I tell you what, almost every agency that I've been to here, I've got that kind of service from just about every lady, except for the health department, which I just uploaded. There's the popo over there, I think. Maybe. But and they kind of served me. I didn't get any Narcan. I got some prophylactics, but they kept telling me, you can't record here. You're gonna have to cut off your camera. Blah blah, you know. But they still halfway served me. So other than that, man, I got to give this county pretty much, or this town, the city of Jasper, I'll give a pass on knowing how to act and behave and serve the people. I just wanted to come get you a little better look at that lodge. I appreciate y'all being here again. And I'm going to end it here. Y'all remember to be good at it. And don't forget, nothing tastes better than a hillbilly pig roast. Peace, y'all.